Hey, I'm Coach Colin Castello with ShotMechanics Basketball, and today I'm going to give you 3 tips that will instantly improve your shooting form. So it's insane how easy it is to improve your shooting form if you know just a few quick little tweaks that can help you out. Today I'm going to go over 3 tips or tricks that are going to help you kind of increase your shooting form right away and thus probably help you hit more shots. Now before we get into it, I also want to give you exclusive access to my 7-day shooting challenge. This is a challenge that I put together that's 7 days worth of workouts and 100% free to you. And a lot of times we're seeing some great results just after the first few days. So you definitely want to check that out. You can either click the button above or the link in the description. Head on over there, instant access today. So the very first key that we're going to launch in today that's going to help you increase your shooting form is doing an elbow tap. And what I mean by that is as I catch the basketball out and I'm getting ready to shoot, you want to tap your shooting elbow. So I'm a right-handed shooter, so my right elbow is going to tap to my right hip. Now the reason why this is good is because a lot of players either A, have their elbow come out like this when they shoot, we call that the chicken wing, or B, they roll it up their body and they jam their elbow out just like this, right? Because a lot of times younger players are trying to get power, so they'll roll the ball up their body, there won't be any space in there, and that forces that chicken wing out as well. Now, so what I love about tapping your elbow to your hip is number one, it forces you to load the basketball lower so you get more power, right? I can't set the basketball here and tap my hip at the same time because it's not long enough unless you got like crazy long arms or something like that. So number one, it's great because if I tap my hip, that's gonna load the ball lower. It's gonna give me more power and pop, right? We actually like a lower start point on our shot. The next thing it does is it gets everything in alignment. A lot of young shooters will shoot out of alignment, meaning that the ball needs to come up a straight line up the side of their body, just like this, towards the basket. But a lot of players will bring it up the opposite side, so their elbows out of alignment like this, and all of a sudden they're trying to get it on line at the very last second. So by tapping your hip to your elbow, it's nice because it automatically pulls the basketball over, and now it's in straight alignment as it comes up your body and releases towards the hoop. A lot of times this tweak alone can increase your shooting percentage immediately just by thinking about tapping that hip really quick on your shot and loading and launching into it. So if anytime you're shooting, just think about spinning it yourself, boom, tap that elbow to the hip. That way you can quickly launch into your shot. Everything's gonna be perfect alignment. All right, so the second tip that can probably help you out immediately is having a higher release point. Now, a lot of young shooters, when they finish, their follow through is a little bit low, meaning that it's kind of more of a straight angle on their follow through rather than an up angle. Now, this is important because the better and more optimized arc you get, mathematically the higher probability the ball has of going in the basket because it sees a larger target area, right? So what you want to think about as you're getting ready to shoot, you want to try to finish your follow through with your elbow above your eye line, right? We can kind of pretend if I drew a line straight out from my eyes, I want my elbow to finish above that because if I can do, that's going to be that optimal arc and the ball's going to see a big target area of the rim, right? The thing you want to be careful of is you don't want too high of a release because if I start going straight up, I'm going to lose some of that power and I'm going to lose some of that touch and probably end up missing short quite a bit. We see this a lot with younger players. When they have a low one and we try to get them to go high, they overcorrect and go too far up, right? So if my elbow ends up by my ear, that means I'm going up too high. I want it to be right out here by the eye line. If I can do that, optimize arc, you're probably going to hit more shots immediately. All right, and the next key that I have for you is super important is loading your hips, right? A lot of players don't understand that their hips are really the power force that drive their jump shot. So when you're getting ready to shoot, you want to load your hips on the catch, meaning that as I'm catching the basketball or even if I'm off the dribble on the pickup, I want to load my hips as early as possible and I want to load them quickly and fire them quickly, right? I always say you want to load to explode. So you can think about your body like a big spring, right? As you catch the ball or on your last dribble on your pull-up, you want to load your body, so I'm loading it, and then I want to explode my body just like that giant spring, right? So one thing that can help is to think about your chest angle. A lot of players when they're getting ready to shoot have a flat chest that points up towards the hoop like this, and then they don't get this great hip load, right? Because if my chest is pretty flat, I can only bend so far on my hips and I lose all of this power from my glutes and my legs. But if I load with my chest a little bit forward, facing about 3 feet in front of me, now you can see that my hips are engaged, I'm loading back here, and that way my power force from my ankles, knees, and hips can all work together, spring and extend at the same time. So think about when you're shooting, as you're getting ready to, don't be with your chest up like this when you're getting ready to shoot. Try to load it a little bit forward, just like this. That way I'm getting my hips engaged and I'm launching into my jump shot using all 3 power sources at the same time. If you do that, you're gonna get more power, more pop, more range, more consistency pretty quickly. All right, if this video helped you out, go ahead and hit that like button and then hit the comment section down below and let me know what sort of video you want to see next. This is a channel for the people, by the people, and I run pretty much everything off a request, so leave it down below and hopefully we get to it. And if you're new to Shot Mechanics, you're gonna wanna do two things. Number one, hit that subscription button because we put out videos every week and they're all gonna get you better, I guarantee it. And the second thing you're gonna do is click the button down here and get free access to my 7-day shooting challenge. This is a challenge that's gonna revolutionize the way you think about your jumper in 7 days. Normally I would charge for this program, but it's 100% free for you today. All you gotta do is click that button and get access instantly. Again, I'm Coach Colin Costello with Shot Mechanics Basketball. Thanks for watching, and until next time, splash on.